email. So let's go to get started. Right now in the middle, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So for me, this is like working hard on a let me tell you something. Almost every card came up upside down, and I don't know what that's about. I don't read reversals, but with this being in your hopes and fears, I feel like just massive confusions going on. Needing to go within, obviously. But right now, it's almost like you're focusing. This is either you working really hard on to keep your relationship together, okay? Or this is just you like working really hard at work and trying to not focus on, your relationship, especially if there's two different people, someone from your past and someone that you're dealing with from now, because in your crossing, what's hindering you or helping you, you have the Six of Cups. Now, this is feeling nostalgic. This is someone from your past, maybe, coming that has came in. Okay, you're in your present situation, you have Three of Cups. So this can go two different ways. You can be feeling very successful that this person is now here, but at the same time, it's hindering you in some way, okay? Maybe because it's bringing you confusion, because maybe you're with somebody else. There's a couple different scenarios here already, but anyways, this is, this can also be like, working really hard on a relationship, communicate how you feel, you know what I mean? Coming together, okay? Or like I said, third party. In the past, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now this did come upside down, so there could be some confusion with this person, okay? I don't read reversals, but I'm just saying that because dang near every card came out reversed. But we'll get clarifiers, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is abundance, it's family, it's everything, it's money, and maybe that's what you're doing right now. You're just focused on your money, okay? In your foundation, which is really good, you have the High Priestess, which is, going within, Spirit being there for you. I feel like, you really getting in touch with your intuition, okay? Which is good because you need to follow your intuition, especially if you're dealing with like different people. Because here you have this Page of Cups. Now, if this is a person from your past, this is all those fresh emotions coming up, all this new feelings, okay? Kind of this immature but playful feelings. Or this is somebody new and you're feeling nostalgic with them. You feel like this is the beginning. The page is like the puppy love, this is like before you're totally in love. You know what I mean? And then in your environment, you have the Ace of Wands, which for me is like a new beginning, a passionate new beginning, okay? And it sits right below the Six of Wands. So there's something that you feel victorious about with this new beginning, okay? And maybe that's by talking to this person, and maybe that's why you're feeling like this. Because they're giving you these like old emotions or whatever, or these old like nostalgic kind of memories. And then here we have the Seven of Cups. So this could be too many options, okay? Especially with the Three of Cups, Leo, but also confusion, okay? And it's also being scared. I mean, I don't see any choice cards, but I feel like you're going within. So you're going to be making a choice, or you're trying to figure out a choice, because you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. This is leaving old crap behind and going down a new path. This is your overall energy. So maybe leaving somebody else and going with someone else, or just leaving all your past pain and going down a new road with somebody else. Okay. Now, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising, okay? And then for the outcome, we have the King of Swords. So you could be taking on this energy of just like having clarity, knowing what you want, speaking the truth, standing tall in what you believe in. I mean, this man, yes, he can be harsh, but at least he's honest, okay? So that could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Now, the overall card you got is fresh air. So maybe needing to, which is good. You got the High Priestess. In your outcome, you've got the Six of Wands. Feeling victorious. People are looking at you, but maybe needing, because you've got focus on service, a new partner. So here's the thing. This could be a new partner for some of you, or this could be just like somebody from your past that maybe hurt you, and you need to be able to move on from that, okay? But anyway, the chance of mating is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as the catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fusion of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people that we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity and comfort and safety. And see, that's why I feel like this could be both ways, okay? This could be somebody that you've dealt with in the past, or because of law of attraction, maybe you've tried hard to get him here, but you need to remember, or her, but you need to remember to focus on law of attraction. Don't get stuck, stay positive, okay? Even though it's like, yeah, okay. Anyways, let's get started with the clarifiers, okay? Father God, please give me clarification. Okay, thank you. Okay, so like I said, putting a lot of work. Some of you are seeing the potential that this relationship had, and the potential because you have the 8, okay, the 8 of Pentacles, and then you have the 7 of Pentacles, okay. But this is growth. There's still more to be grown, and maybe with this could be an older person, okay. Or this is just you like maturing and like realizing that this has the potential to actually be something. I need to work on myself. I need to go within. I need to have this victory. I need to leave my past shit behind because I want to be this strong. He's all about foundation. 4s are all about foundation. Okay. So hold on a second. 8. Okay, so if I count, please don't comment about my counting or anything. I do the best I can, okay? I have dyslexia, so I have a hard time counting and like reading, so don't make fun of me, okay? Which is completion, okay? So he's all about completion. It's elevating. You're elevating yourself to a different level, or you're elevating this relationship to a different level. You've put in the hard work. You see the potential it has, and then there you are, okay? So let's see what's crossing you, which is helping you or hindering you. Father God, please give me clarification on the 6 of Cups. So, here's the Hermit card, okay? This is being alone. This is trying to find your path, and here, I mean, you're looking at your paths, but this trumps everything. You will know which road. And that's why, like I felt it in the beginning, like you're working on it because your overall energy is the 8 of Cups. You're working on letting go of this past hurt and going down a new road, with it be with somebody else from the past, or with it just be with someone, new. But I almost feel like there's a choice to be made for some of you. Okay. Anyway, this is also, trying to decide which path, but that's great that the Hermit's here because he's helping you. He's helping you to get grounded. He's helping you to like go within and kind of like be a hermit, but don't be too much of a hermit because this also can hinder you. Okay. And maybe like sitting here thinking and reminiscing, and, that could be you doing that while being in the hermit stage and trying to make a decision. But also that's what's helping you and hindering you. So remember, it's all about balance. Okay. Oops, sorry. I try not to get in the picture, but, let's see. So that's 9, 6, that's 7, 8. Okay, it's all about balance and power. Okay, here's the power. I almost feel like you have the power in this relationship. You have the upper hand, so to speak. But it's about, like I just said, balance. And here it is. This is about balance and power, okay? But that's what's helping you or hindering you, So making it balanced, if you feel very victorious and very powerful, balance yourself, okay? Because it needs to be equal. Okay. I was thinking about the 10 of Pentacles. There's balance here too. She's balancing these scales to have success, to have clarity, to, with the Sun, this is like getting clarity. This is justice happening. This is something that, is really abundant. And this is about foundation. Okay. This is also about foundation. So maybe you figuring out, like, you're now realizing like what this relationship has to offer. And now it's time to go within and listen to your intuition and let your intuition guide you. Sorry, I've been getting like these little, now that I'm like counting. If you don't like me counting, just let me know and maybe I'll take it out. But I do get quiet when I do that, so forgive me. And here's the strength card. Having the strength, God, you got a lot of major arcana. So you're really going through it and you're really putting in the work, and Spirit's really here with you to help you, to guide you through this situation that maybe has not been easy to get here, because the Eight of Pentacles is putting in a lot of hard work, and the Eight of Cups, those two cards alone are about balance and power, okay? And here's the Magician, the Strength, and the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This is like you, like I said, I feel like you have the power to do whatever you want in this relationship. This is a new beginning. This is having the strength. This is intuition. And these cards don't go away. They stay here. They're here to help you and say that you have the strength. You have the intuition. You just need to manifest it in order to have this victory. Okay, there's someone pops out. Okay, so you could have Earth in your chart, or you could have an earth sign that you're dealing with, but you're having this fresh emotion, okay? Or maybe this is just you like grounding yourself and like realizing that this is something powerful, something that you can build upon, oh, here we go. Oh, this kind of gives me the chills. Here's the Empress, okay? This could be you. And with the Emperor and the Foundation, I feel like anytime the Emperor and the Empress comes into play, it's like a couple, a very strong couple, okay? So something that's faded, okay? Especially with like the Magician, the High Priestess, the Sun, the Judgment, okay, sorry, just looking around. Okay, but there's this new beginning, okay? There's this wish fulfillment, something that, here's this fresh emotion, here's this person. This could be someone that you're dealing with, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? And then you have these Nine of Cups. So this is something you wish for. This is a fresh emotion. This is fertility. This is growth. This is the new beginning. And this is a new beginning, okay? What do I want to do? Okay, you don't have a full year, but here you have the Magician. Okay, this is 1. Then you have the High Priestess, which is 2. Then you have the Empress, which is 3, which is okay, planting your seeds, watching them grow. And then you have the Emperor, which is a foundation. So I feel like this is something that you've really wished for, and you're working really hard to get, and you're still working hard to get it. Okay, karmic relationships are never easy. Okay, soulmate relationships, they're not easy. And any relationship takes work. There's no, I'd like to see a relationship that, some people just have it easy. They met but everyone has their own path. So there's a lot of fire here. Okay. And this could be you. Like, there's communication here. There's this taking this risk. There's this new beginning. There's this, communication, a Page of Wands. In your environment. So maybe you guys are like already communicating. You're already in it. You're maybe what could be hindering you is that you're thinking too much with the Hermit. Okay. But there's this, and they could also be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. Because we have the Knights here, but I almost feel like this is just you, like being passionate, figuring out, going within and really deciding what you want. Okay. And there's this taking this risk. There's this communication. There's this, hope for the new beginning, this passionate new beginning. So I think, this is, being confused, here we go with the inner conflict again, not knowing that you're going to make the right decision, but the wheel is here. It's changing in your favor. The wheel is going towards this Two of Cups. Okay. And maybe you've been dreaming a lot and maybe you need to kind of ground yourself. Like I said, this earth sign could be you needing to ground yourself. And taking on the Hermit energy of the earthly qualities and grounding yourself, okay? But this is like the wheel, like this, or I'm sorry, not the wheel, the world. The world has changed and you're ready. You're like pushing forward to this Two of Cups. You're like, you're going backwards almost, but you have this inner conflict, you know, and you're scared, you know, maybe maybe this is too good to be true. Okay. And that's why you have the 7 of Pentacles. Anyway, but this is your hopes and this is your fears and your hopes. Okay. So Father God, can I please get a clarifier on the King of Swords? Thank you. Boom. There it is again. So some of you could be having a new beginning with a air sign, sun, moon, or rising, or this is you taking all those qualities. There is okay, so there's an ending. But with this ending, there's this passionate new beginning. Maybe an ending with somebody else and you guys going back to somebody else. You know, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. Okay, the King of Swords. You know, leaving this, see here with this is the passionate new beginning, but then you have this ending of it could be a cycle with someone, especially with your world. The world in your hopes and your fears, like you want this to be a new beginning. You're hoping for it. You've asked for it. Well, here's this new ending and here's this new beginning. And this is you like leaving crap behind, leaving all, you know, whatever hurt you in the past. Okay. Leaving stormy waters. And that could be just you. This could be also some of you traveling to meet somebody. And the Chariot with the 6 of Wands. Okay, and the Ace of Cups, fresh emotion. You know, this Chariot didn't get to be a cherry without putting in the hard work. Okay, you know, this is maybe a relationship that has been put through the ringer. Okay, sorry when I bend my cards, I look at them and I don't. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyways, but you have this fresh emotion. You have the 8 of Cups, gaining that balance, getting this victory. You know, this is something that's going to happen. You're going within. You know, I think you've already been within. Okay, and I feel like this is a whole new. I do want to do the 3 of Cups. Father, I forgot about the 3 of Cups. Sorry, Father God, please give me clarification on the 3 of Cups for Leo. Needing that balance. And needing to go within introspection. Okay. If you are dealing with 3 different people, you need to really evaluate what you want your life to look like. Okay. If you can move past pain, you know, because if you go into a new relationship and you're carrying all that crap, it's not even worth it. You know, Father God, please give me one more clarifier on the 3 of Cups. Okay, good. So, like I said, the needing to go within, you got the Hermit, okay? But this is like taking a break, you know, like figuring out this balance, this give and take, you know, give and share of emotions. And like I said, maybe this is a communication, but after you have went in and thought about it, okay? Because this is your foundation too. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 4, foundation again. So you're really focused on your foundation and you've got the control here. You've got the Magician, you've got the Strength, you've got the High Priestess. I feel like you're really in control, or this is vice versa. They're in control. Okay. I don't have any like major cards besides the Empress and the Emperor. I mean, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with another Leo. I did say a fire sign. There could be some earth. Oh my God, 2 10s for sure. Like I feel like this is something, I'm taking this. This is something that's settling. Sudden realization is going to happen, okay? But that's because you're doing the work. You're going within. You're being the hermit, you know? You know, the 8 with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, like this is completion. And this is your overall energy. And this is what you want. You want to complete a cycle. This is your hope. In your hopes and fears, you have the World. You have the 2 of Cups. You want this cycle to be over so that you can work on your foundation, maybe with this partner, okay? Even if I add these up all together, it's still 10, completion, even with the 8. Okay, because you've got the 2 10s, which is 20, 28. Okay, 2 plus 8 is 10. This is your overall energy. Completion. And these energies, I feel like they're going to linger because there's so many major arcanas. Unless you like this Tower like smacks you in the face and it's like, pow, you know, and then you have this like sudden realization. But you really need to focus on service, okay? Your soul desires only joyful service, and the swim and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds your everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all that you do. And I feel like here's the Six of Cups. This is giving and receiving, okay? This is giving and receiving of emotions, like leaving your past crap behind, having an ending so this passionate new beginning can happen. Okay. And focus on the law of attraction. A law of attractions with the Magician, being positive. Leo, what a freaking amazing reading. I think we're all growing. Bye-bye, retrogrades. See you later. Anyways, Leo, this is for singles. If it didn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. Also, if you're like in between people, okay, check your dating, okay? Or check the dating and coupled, okay? Anyways, my name is Lily Rose, and I so appreciate you guys, and God bless. I'll be back in a minute.